And Ray would come down and no, we're going to kick your ass, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to outwork you, and we're going to do all the things. So these guys are working, Ray. I mean, unbelievable. Denny Hamlin is a freak right now with all this stuff of what he's doing behind the scenes that nobody really knows how much he's not just gallivanting around and winning these races. He's working at it. The 45, Tyler, same thing, you know. And
yeah, I don't want to interrupt you there, Rip, but I agree. We can go right back to the sim, and we got something. But what Tyler Reddick did yesterday, giving that spot back, to me, says so much about what this sport needs.
Yep.
Like hard racing, stuff's going to happen, whatever. But it was like, okay, my bad, have it back. Tons of respect.
It was more surprising that he made, like, it was more surprising to see someone make a choice like that than it was for somebody just to dump him. Like, 100%.
Yeah, the expectation now is you're going to get dumped. Yeah. So when you see somebody show respect like that, it raises everything to a higher level.
Yeah, and we're talking about all the sim, and AJ Allmendinger walks in with nothing. They have no sim. They have nothing, and he finishes 5th. So just to think of all the talent that AJ has, right, and how good that team is without any information. Imagine if AJ had some information going into that. I mean, they don't have anything, right? Those guys had, Pratt Miller is doing all the behind the scenes work right now, but all the tools aren't built yet. So they have nothing.
But they've got some smart people with experience and a great driver. When you talk about the sim on a new track like that, sim will help you visually, right? So, and a lot of these young guys are more visual than feel. The cars don't roll and stuff like they used to, right? And so they visually, it helps you learn the track. But to me, you go to a new place where there is none of that, and you got an old school guy that's a gunfighter, knows how to not spin his tires, knows how to use his brakes. You got a crew chief that works with him. You got some stuff based on, say, oh, well, this is like this track, or this is like this track, and you take all those pieces and put it together. So it's cool to see, because it's basically the tools that have put you and I on the shelf, right? I realize, look, I'm not going to be able to beat that computer someday, right? And now you see guys that are
but I think we were at the point we weren't worried about us. We were worried about all the people that you needed to do that to back us up, right? That was a situation I was always in. It's like, I don't have the infrastructure or the money or the time lost. Like there's teams that started this stuff. You guys started it.
I admit it. I was part of the problem, right? Engineers and simulations
that started it, and then
it passed me, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like all this information that we're taking. It's like it's no longer into the cars, right? It's into the computers and figuring out all the setups and the floors and the downforce, and it's just like, God, you can sit there for hours and study things, but then you get an AJ, just goes right out there and finishes 5th, right? And it's like, okay, well, it still can be done maybe the normal way.
It's interesting.